Hello. Right, this is a workout that you just need a really light set of dumbbells. If you haven't got dumbbells, you can totally use things like cans because we're just going to pretty much it's for the shoulders. So it can be really light selection. That's it. These are just body weight. So we're going to do a quick warm up, but the entire body, just short, but short and sharp workout and then stretch at the end. So yeah, get everything ready. Pause if you need to, and then let's warm up. So we're going to warm up the wrists. Move your feet in any old way, just a little bit of movement. And it's so we will be weight bearing, meaning we'll be having our body weight on our wrists. So you want to make sure your wrists are ready and prepared for it. So maybe it's a bit flexing, extending the wrists, or circles, or kind of anything that prepares you for that. And then warming up the shoulders, giving a few circles round, so mobilizing the upper body. Mobilizing means just starting to move it and warming up, kind of lubricate the joints a little bit. Ooh, lubrication. Sorry. Lubrication in the nation. And swing that forward back over the chest. So looking for a little pull across your chest and over your back. Still moving the feet just a little bit. You're just starting to move the body and gradually increase the heart rate from resting. We're going to the body weight squat, so feet a bit wide in hips, squat, just a little bit hips back and down. Doesn't need to be your best squats yet. Just work on the posture, make sure you're not just bending your knees forward and back, but you are pushing your bum back and down. Perfect. Knees down push-ups. So knees to the floor, even if you can do them on your toes. Hands by the chest, bend your elbows, and just little mini ones. Feel free to do them with your knees in if you want. It's the first round, and it's your entire body weight. So just kind of half the body weight, but it's quite a lot of weight. So you just really, make it easy for the first round. And then jump up, go for an alternate lunge with a twist. You're gonna step back, and then twist towards your front leg. Switching legs. So twisting towards the leg that's in the front, so it's a bit more stable. Dropping your back knee towards the floor, keeping feet hip width apart. That's a step in and step back. Side-ups. You can jump the mountain together, or if you need low impact, you can step the mountain together. Try and get your arms straight, even if it means your arms aren't coming quite as high. So again, starting to work the full range of the shoulder joints. And then warm up the wrists again, just trying to move the feet a little bit more. So again, sometimes I just do this as I'm walking along, just kind of warming up and preparing the extensor muscles along the wrist. So I'm ready for impact. Not impact. Ready for weight bearing. Doesn't sound as good. Warm up the shoulders. And try and make yourself a little bit bigger. And by the way, obviously I'm kind of jogging on the spot. If you want to stick here or march as well, it's fine. You do not have to add any impact to your workout at all. Just trying to move it away. It's a bit bigger and raises the heart rate a little bit more. Open his chest. We want to get the heart rate pumping. So it starts getting all the blood and the oxygen around the whole body to all the muscles that we're going to be working in today's workout. Just everywhere. And then squats again. So round 2, maybe it's a bit slower and try to squat a little bit deeper. Maybe we have a pause at the bottom. Maybe you want to press your knees out a little bit. Just open up into the hips. Feel your weight shift back into the heels. Make sure your posture remains good. That's knees down push-ups again. Same thing, knees in or knees back, but try to go a little bit lower. So your elbows are in line with your body. Make sure your abs are braced, meaning you're not just leaving your hips behind and arching your back like this. Keep a neutral spine from tailbone to head. Jump up. I was taking lunge with a twist, lunge back. See if you can get your knee a little bit closer to the floor this time. So knees a little bit closer. The closer it is to the floor, the deeper the knee bend in the front leg. It's the front leg we're starting to warm up and work into. We will be seeing lunges today. Star jumps. Star jump. La 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 la. Whether you're jumping or not, see if you get your feet to go a little bit wider and almost squeeze them in. So start activating the outside of the leg and the inside of the legs. Maybe get your thumbs closer together at the top. Perfect. One final round, warm up the wrists. Again, moving a little bit more. I'm going to make the buzzer a tiny bit quieter. Just feel it's quite loud today. Maybe it's just me. 1 minute up the wrist. Oh, we 1 minute up the wrist. And then the shoulders. So maybe lengthening the arms this time. So the longer the arms, the longer the lead, the longer the pull, the more the pull on the shoulders. Make sure you always go in both directions. If you are going to pick one, go backwards. So we're getting that real big opening up. And let's bring that forward back. See if you can actively squeeze your chest at the front and then squeeze your back at the back. Squat again. Hopefully your muscles feeling a little bit warmer. It's feeling like all these moves feel a little bit easier. Your heart rate's a bit higher. You feel good. I'm ready to exercise. That is the goal by the end of the warm-up. So first round should have been okay. By round 3, kind of feels like workout intensity to the floor, push-ups. Getting the brace. Getting the range. Keeping the weight forward. Nice. Perfect. Jump up. Alternating lunges. Maybe you can even get your knee to graze along the floor this time. So I say graze rather than fully rest on the floor so you're not working your muscles. Let's see how close you can get it. Final round of star jumps. Then a break. Then you need your light weights. There are going to be options, by the way. So you have light weights for the shoulders. I can give you options if your weights are a little bit too heavy, if you haven't got the choice. Nice, have a little quick rest. A little quick rest. Have a sip of water. Have a little shake off, towel down if you need to. First set, we're going to work the shoulders and the abs. Second set, we're going to work the shoulders and then the upper body a bit more. Final set, we're going to work the shoulders and the legs. And then we're done. That is it. So grab your light dumbbells, please. Oh, they're warm. Let's come into a front raise. Palms face your body. Shoulders come forward and up to just below shoulder height. So forward and up with the arms, trying to avoid arching your body or coming too high up. So control up and down. If you need less, if you can see the modification in the bottom corner, maybe you need to do one arm at a time. If your weight is too heavy for that, put one weight down and just do the one dumbbell. Go to a weighted sit-up. So you're going to go down to the floor. The goal is to keep the weight as close to your chest as possible with contact with the chest if you can. Tuck the chin, curl your body up, and then roll back down again. Now you've got the extra weight to lift yourself up, but try not to swing the weights forward. If anything, if you need a little bit less, stick with a crunch rather than a full sit-up, so you're still training your abs and not just using momentum to help yourself up. So crunch is just your shoulders and shoulder blades leaving the floor. You only see this exercise once. That's perfect, we get back off the floor. Coming to a shoulder pec deck. So the arms are going to be up, shoulder width and shoulder height. Just open your arms out to the side and then close. Keep the elbows over the wrists over the elbows. Have a little squeeze between your shoulder blades here. Squeeze of your chest here. Now, if your weight is too heavy, just drop one elbow and do right arm and then left arm. And by the way, depending on where your strength is, your shoulders are a really small muscle group. So if you need something lighter to do, if you just held your arms up like this, your arms weigh something. So there's nothing wrong at any point in this workout if you need to just do the weight of your arms. Go for a weighted alternate V-sit. Try both dumbbells if you can, because there should be a lightweight. Or you can always use one or none. Press the weight towards each other, lie flat on the floor. Lift up into a V shape, lifting one leg. Both your arms and your entire body is just sitting up on your bum. If you lift your leg too high, you won't be able to sit up, so make sure it's staying out at a V angle. Keep your lower back close to the floor at the bottom. So if you're needing less, get rid of one or both dumbbells. Maybe you need to bend your knees. Maybe you don't come up much further than the crunch. Nice, perfect. Last time we see that. Coming up on the floor, side rotator raise. So you need your elbows, have them by your side like this, 90 degrees. Open them up and out to the side to shoulder height. Keep the elbows there, open the arms. Bring the hands back down to elbow level and then close down and back. So open, open, close, and close. Working the different angles of the shoulders. Just like last time, if you're struggling with your weight, do one arm at a time, like in the corner. So right arm and then left arm. That's perfect. And this final one is a plank drag. You just need one dumbbell. Have it on the floor. Then find plank on your hands with just in front of the dumbbell. Right hand is going to pull the weight to the right. Replace your hand and then left hand pulls the dumbbell to the left. If you need less, put your knees down. But the goal is to try and limit your hips from rocking and opening. So you're moving across and try not to twist. Right hand pulls right, left hand pulls left. If you find your hips are rocking, just open your feet a bit wider. Coming up to a break. Yeah, nice, perfect. Coming up, shake off. Got a 45-second break. So the ab exercises, tick, done, that's it. We don't see them again. Now we will every time do the front raise, the shoulder pec deck, and the rotator raise. So again, if you get to the point where you need to do alternating arms, or a lighter weight, maybe like I say, cans or something, so it's something that's light in your house, or just your arms, then you go there, because the shoulders, they're a small muscle group. There's no shame if you need a lighter weight, especially the rotator one, because that's when you're working into all the rotator cuffs, teeny tiny bits that support your shoulder, not big chunky muscles. Let's go. Up, front raise, forward and up, and then down. You're moving your arms forward and away. That top bit is the hardest part where you're going to want to arch and or shrug your shoulders up. So lock in, maybe bend your knees. Tuck your tailbone under, so tuck your bum underneath you so you're not arching at all. And then control. Tricep push-ups. Your tricep push-ups, no dumbbells. It's hands on the shoulders, elbows in and back. They're harder than a regular push-up with this close position, so don't worry if you need to be on the knees. So hands underneath the shoulders, elbows in and back, close to the ribs, and then push yourself back up. In and back, push back up, moving your body as a plank, whether that's on the knees or the toes. If you need to be on the knees, knees are down. If you cannot feel your elbows against your body, they have flared out to the side. And this is one to maybe practice on your kitchen side another day. Really tough exercise. But we're going to do it once. Yes, never see them again. Back to the shoulder pec deck. Pick up the dumbbells. Dumbbells up. And then opening out to the side. And close. To the side. And close. Your elbows are staying just below shoulder height the whole time. Try not to shrug your shoulders up. Relax them down. And you can even get that little squeeze of the chest here. And then squeeze between the shoulder blades here. Or try not to arch your back. Tuck. Brace. Modifications are always there if you need it. Perfect. Release. Regular push-ups. So your tricep push-ups is this. Regular push-ups is hands wide and elbows go away from your body. So they're not out here, they move away. Regular push-ups, knees or toes. Try the toes. And you might try one rep and then absolutely not, and then go to the knees. But always try if you can, unless you've got some kind of injury reason to not. If not, you're on your knees. Just check that your whole body moves as a plank, as a one unit, and your hips aren't sagging below the shoulders, nor are you arching through your back. Nice. Get on up off the floor. Side, rotator raise. 90 degrees of the elbows. Elbows and wrists. Move out and up. Open, down, close. Option to do one arm at a time. Trying to pin the elbows in place the whole time here until you close. So pin below the shoulders. Just get that rotation. Feel it go. Kind of top of the shoulders, towards the back of the shoulders, and top again. Nice. High-low planks. Everyone's favorite. That means you're going to high plank and low plank. High plank down to the forearms, then put your hand where your elbow is. So find plank position, knees or toes. Lower down to the forearm. Check you've not left your bum up. Come down to a full low plank, then your hand comes where your elbow is. Push yourself back up. Repeat. Down, down, up, and up. Option on the knees. Down, down, up, and up. Really, the thing I see the most is the hands coming out in front. Try and get the hands where the elbow was. Try not to pike your hips up. You've only got 5 seconds to go. Such a fun exercise. Nice. Take a break. Oh, hollow planks. Just one of those ones. It doesn't get easier. Round 3 of 3. And after this next round, you're done. So you're literally 3 minutes effort to go. That's it. So we're going to combine the shoulders with the leg exercise. So with shoulders and legs, and then finish with legs. Do you get what I mean? Like shoulders and legs together, then just legs, then shoulders and legs, and just legs. Repeat. So you can see in the bottom left, got a squat with a front raise. So you might need the one dumbbell, you might need 2. Again, you might need to just use your body weight if you need to. Pick up your dumbbells. Feet wide and hips. Squat and do a front raise. And then stand back up. So this one particularly, you'll probably feel the most in your shoulders, maybe in your back muscles more than your legs. Because this is really tough. The weight is very far away from you. If you need less, your weight can be closer, or one weight, or just the arms forward and back. Just make sure your posture doesn't get compromised. Next, we're going to stick with squat pulses. So weighted squat pulses. Rack the weight onto those shoulders. So you can rest there, lift your elbows up. Squat down, pulse, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Checking that you're not arching your back like this. So tuck your bum underneath you. So your spine is long, sit as low as you can without hinging forward. Like, none of this, butt down. And hopefully your legs are burning. It's only 5 more seconds to go. Short and sharp. Nice, perfect. So we're going to hold a lunge, pick which leg you want to do first, and do the shoulder pec deck at the same time. So any leg, step back, feet hip width, drop the knee, lift your elbows up, open the elbows, and close. Open and close. So if you need less, you know what to do with the arms. Legs-wise, maybe you don't bend the knee as much. The goal is to get the knee as close to the floor as you can, like you're practicing the warm-up. But if you need to, particularly if knee injuries, you might need to be a little bit higher. Go within your range. Legs and arms should be burning. That's perfect. Lunge pulses. Hold the weight here, or have the weight down by your side. If you need a quick release, then do. But stay at the bottom of the range and pulse. Pulse, 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 and pulse. Now, pulses aren't really, really fast. Keep them slow and squeezy. You should be feeling your front leg the most. If you're feeling your back leg, chances are you step too far back and you're leaning back. So get the front knee over the ankle, other knee under the hip, and slightly lean forward into the front leg, and you will feel your front thigh and your front bum is the goal. Front bum. Front bum. I mean, the bum cheek on the front leg. So sorry. Right, switch your legs around. Find your solid lunge, arms 90-90. Add the arms, rotator raise. Keeping your knee as close as you can to the floor. If you're really wobbly in your lunge, check you've not got one leg behind the other. It's not a tightrope walk. You want to be stable and balanced. Bam, bam, bam. Nice. This is it. Lunge pulses. If you need to take the break, do. If you can go straight into it, go straight into the lunge pulse. Because you're in the final 30 seconds. Final 30 seconds. Let's get that front bum. Ooh, keep the back knee as close as you can to the front knee. Keep it over the heel. Maybe a bit further forward and pushing outwards. If it's burning, that is a good thing. That's the goal. That's the goal. Can you make it burn more? Put more pressure into your front heel. Dig it in, dig it in, dig it in. Back knee, get it closer to the floor. You're nearly completely done. You can afford to kind of expire. You got 3, 2, and 1. Oish. Shake off. Whew. Short and sweet. Have a little shake off your legs. Have a sip of water if you like. A little roll out through the shoulders. And a little twist through the back. So yeah, feel free to take a moment. Yeah, maybe shaking the legs a little bit more if you can feel it's kind of still sitting in your legs and the legs are still burning a bit. Shake them out quite aggressively. And then we're going to finish with a quick stretch. It's really short, but it needs to be done. Stretch, one arm across. Shoulder stretch. So you can hold anywhere on the arm that you like. The goal is to try and feel it right in here, across here, and come to the front of the shoulder. So feel free to move around until you've got that, and then hold it. Once we've got a stretch at the end of a workout, you want to hold it to allow the muscle to start to relax. The muscles are really warm now. Hold on it, and then relax. So re-lengthen back to full shape. Switch arms. The shoulders had a really tough workout though. They got hit every single round. So your smallest muscle group got hit every round. Every single round. So yeah, they should be feeling quite tired. I think I've said this before, I think I'm going to start adding like a little quiz at the end just to make sure that everyone stays for the stretch. Because it's the thing we think we don't have time for, but we don't have time for injuries. That's what we don't have time for. Stretch your triceps, reach up, bend the arm, pull it back. And if you continuously avoid a stretch, you're more likely to get injuries. And nobody's got time for that if we can avoid it. So you're looking now to feel it down the back of the arm. Make sure your head's not being yanked forward and just slightly press the head back into the hands. I am melting. Just switch your arms. Everything about me is also thinking like, what's a good quiz question now? Can't think of one on demand. It was a good one. I did one of my pub workout quizzes during COVID lockdown. Sorry to mention the C word. Stretch your chest, hands on lower back. Roll back the shoulders and squeeze your elbows in. It's about London. It was like how much of London is green space? Like what percentage? And I don't remember the answer. But it was really high. It was like 70% or something. It was loads. I guess they build up rather than across. Anyway, that's an interesting fact, but it wasn't. Stretch your quads, find your balance, Hilda Bam. You're more than welcome to hold on for something for balance if you need to. Switch your legs. Yeah, make sure you're balanced. Don't need to worry about balance. Oops. But balance isn't the focus when you're stretching. Just the stretch all the way down the thigh to the hip. And then 15 seconds, you're done, you're free to go. Short, sharp, but still sweaty. Or is that just me? Because I'm a sweaty person. Obviously, you know, I want your feedback. If you did, let me know. Did you enjoy? Did you work hard? Have a little shake off. Did you strengthen the stretch? That's a big question. Have a little shake off. Give yourself, always do it, even if you're by yourself, especially if you're by yourself. Give yourself a round of applause. Like, yes, you just did that. Well done. You just have to praise yourself after every single effort you make. Always remember self-praise. It's like, we don't do enough. Toot your own horn. Woo, woo. But yeah, well done. If you've got any questions or feedback, anything like that, let me know. Send me a message. Hopefully you enjoy.